we're underway here in week 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's get it. Who just texting me, man? Who this? Ain't shit, niggas. All right.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Herbert off the play action. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. Herbert now. Open man here is Benson. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Damn, nigga. Went to Facebook jail?
Did they? I mean, nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like
that nigga was bad. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
And this is caught. He's got
yeah, you like that? Yeah.
A great effort there. His
yeah.
6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers
yeah, we lit, baby.
the field and score on their opening drive.
Oh shit, I fucked up that kick.
And his kick is no good. And the inauspicious start here kicking wise as this one stays.
Here we go, fucking up the kicks, B.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Denver.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Toward the end zone.
You're supposed to keep fucking going. Why you stop? Keep going. Why you stopping? Fucking dumbass nigga.
But still, as a forward DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
I get it. She can take a little time. You have to 12 years. You love every minute of it. And trade it in for something new that suits you right now. That's right. You need to get immediate success. Even though you'll never forget your old time.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And the digital transformation is helping find new ways to unlock energy around the world. Let's create a hybrid cloud that can change the industry.
Yeah, you already know, bro. Shit about to be lit. Shit about to be lit. Shit about to be lit. Go ahead, throw to the running back. Oh my God, how the fuck he get open? How he get open? Y'all niggas is taking too long, yo, to get to him.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Spice up every bite with a new white.
Here's 2nd and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second and 10. Wilson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here's the sneak with Wilson, and he'll get in. He's open for the touchdown. Zach Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
2022 NFL Draft. The Buffalo Bills select Kaiir Elam, defensive back, Florida.
The Charger drive about to get going. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
And they're watching this game. Herbert on first down now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
This offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get the football in space as they did right there.
Now a dump off here complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And now is a minute.
And he fires one that's
Yeah, we out.
He's picked off near his own 48. And he's
Yeah, we out. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Come on, Chaz. Mic up, Chazzy.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
Let's mic up, man. Mic up, dog. I'm over here just running bullshit.
Here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And that would be on target and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively.
He throwing dots, yo. He throwing dots.
Started in plus territory. They're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Let me see what we got over here.
That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let me see. Let me get this man some work, yo. Let me see what's up with him.
They do get a
See
yard
what's up
there,
with
but
him.
only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Got him.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down, but
Got
not
him.
before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big game that time for the Chargers. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the
Stop
play, and
bullshitting.
it'll be
Look at
2nd and goal.
this.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
That nigga's just killing me, man.
Did you keep that? I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Being chased out left. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. McCann down for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
I'm just going to keep counting the days until someone takes it. I agree. They need help on defense. Again, we're only a year removed from this defense being terrible. Let's not get complacent about it. That's our defense out. Exactly. We're also only a year removed from the Cowboys maybe having the best first round of anyone.
McCann's got it teed up. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Smith, tackle Tulsa.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They go play action with Wilson. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again here, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and him ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On first down, it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and 6. From the 50, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes. but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But
wow, that's some
fortunately,
bullshit,
he's able to
yo.
recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That's some fucking bullshit.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. McCann's kick up and good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
They traded Oliver Brown to Arizona. With that, they got the 23rd overall pick. Then they traded that to Buffalo, and so that's why the Ravens...
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Tonight, moving around, we get back to the Ravens. A team definitely got injured a year ago. Their team can be deep in the playoffs now they're thoughts this year. I think, again...
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
This nigga do all this shit just to run a drag route.
I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game. The scoreboard tells a story for them, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there. And it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be
punt.
incomplete.
Bum ass. Never. Right, go for it. Go for it.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready
mans,
for
yo.
Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Tell your mans to go for this shit, dog. We here. We here. We here.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On first down, Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Joseph. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. To throw again is Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And going right back to Hamler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. To throw again on second down, Wilson. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I will say there's 2 things I want to tell you about Alabama. The first thing is the center is the safest position to draft in the first round. The hit rate is 100%.
Again, Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. From his own end zone, Herbert. Open man here is Benson. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield. Herbert. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Jermaine Johnson.
McCann's got it teed up. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the
scholarship offers coming out of high school. He waited a long time to hear his name called tonight, and now Lewis, he's on his way to the Jets. Man, let me tell you, you're not going to take it, right? But look, I tell you what, there are many people who believe that have played the position of defensive line. People who just scout.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Wilson. He's got his big tight end Fant. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Eckler. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's got it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Jake from State Farm. It's really old. Not bad. Just your typical sneakerhead working here for the employee discount. But speaking of deals,
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is swung out to Eckler. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Just step into the shower with control to
Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Wilson will throw again. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a big play there for the Broncos. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off inside the 5. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, that's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for L.A. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They snap it to Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Guyton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Devin Bush or Devin White, I remember watching the combine, 4-4-3 back to back, basically. They're way up there in the top part of the draft. Devin Bush is 6 seconds.
McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now the Packers are on the board again, on the clock again, I should say, or the pick is actually in.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. To throw again is Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
You can invest your time, you can invest your finances, or you can invest your voice.
Here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Throwing again here, Wilson. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. To throw is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. when you got all those people in front of you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep playing it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
That'll last for generations. Thank you so much for your time.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle, Georgia.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
This is what he does. And look, in the NFL, with pass rushers at the premium, but Green Bay, we already said they didn't go for an edge pass rusher, which Jermaine Dux was on the board, so they got really the best inside pass rusher in the locker. And I think if you look at the Green Bay Packers, think about Joe Barry and Eagles before that. He cut it cheap to Tampa. But we have made the best free safety of all time in Warren Sapp. And now, you have guys, Devontae Wyatt, they're going to try to put in that same position. Or one gap penetrator, or free safety. And now we have 4 guys up front. Smith, okay, Sean Gary, and now Wyatt, guys have to get up the quarterback. They're retaking their defense in Green Bay. Joe Barry's got a lot to work with.
All right, fellas, the Patriots are on the clock now. This was a trip that began in Miami, then went to San Francisco, then went to Kansas City, and now is in New England. The pick is in, and we'll find out who Bill Belichick's team is taking next as we come here to the end of the on ESPN.
This is Eagle Labs, where technology and innovation create power beyond belief. And this is the Ego Power Plus Z6 riding mower with all power and gas. To test a truly groundbreaking zero-turn mower, you unleash it on some of the most sacred ground there is. Featuring Ego's patented lithium battery technology, it cuts up to 2 acres on a single charge. That's why Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, exclusively Lowe's Ace and Ego authorized dealers. The BK $5 Euro Wheel is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. We'll take the double upper unit, like hot small fries, 4-piece chicken nuggets, and a very small tea. You believe in all this for only $5? The $5 Euro Wheel, only at Burger King. And he's sweating. He's using all fresh car spray or cruise engine. Don't lie to me. Don't fight the wrong. Fight the taxi. only advise you home internet. Just $50 a month. It's that simple. You guys don't like that helicopter. That's the point, huh? Bring home the adventure. Bring home Uncharted. Uncharted. Watch it now on digital.
This is my McDonald's. The crew here is very special.
Do you always make those feel at home?
Why do you think this is such a popular McDonald's? It's kind of obvious. It's got a lot of fries. I like beer with this much flavor. That means I was already keeping mine. Right side. From the makers of Blue Moon. Savor every sip.
This will be one of the biggest trades in NFL history. Aerial coverage tonight provided by Goodyear, celebrating the drive it takes to travel from the roads of college to the pros and beyond. Goodyear, more driven. The New England Patriots are on the board here as I try to keep track of how they got to be there. This is the ticket number 29 that began with Miami, then went to San Francisco, then went to Kansas City, and now the Patriots will make their selection after they took Mac Jones in the first round a year ago. Made it to the playoffs this past season. Had a tough night against Buffalo in that first round game. Have lost the players in free agency this offseason, and so an important draft this year for Bill Belichick and company. Here comes Commissioner Roger Goodell to announce the pick. The Patriots ready to go.
With the 29th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Cole Strange, guard, Chattanooga.
We're the starter was a surprise. Pell, 6'5", 307 pounds, briefly went to Air Force, then to Chattanooga, and that was the first round pick.
Going to be a second round pick. Remember Wilson Hankins out of Fresno State in the Patriots took him in the late first round. Everybody kind of shook their head and said, how can you do that? Cole Strange had a second round grade. Cole Strange got started 40-plus games with UT Chattanooga. Was he using center of the center? They'll struggle with the stat. He only had one start at center of UT Chattanooga, but he's working with a shotgun snap. He's got a chance to be maybe down the road a guy can help you at center, but he's going to be a guard that can help you right away. That's what the Patriots need to fill. So you can say it's a reach based on what the number was in terms of the grade, but he's a good football player. I mean, he's one of the best non-1A players coming into this draft was Cole Strange.
But I can tell you this, you throw on Chattanooga game against Kentucky, against an SEC defense, he whipped them for 60 minutes. And this is the guy who had the bar down the middle of the face, man, old school, no tape on his hand, and was just, I'm just telling you, his tape was I can see why Bill looked at this and goes, I want that guy. But I want that guy. But here's the they had that basically trading away. That's only making $80. You trade away a proving guard to get a pocket and guard.
I just look in keeping with the theme of the night. Next pick is it. Kansas City is ready to go. The Commissioner Roger Goodell announced the pick for the Chiefs.
With the 30th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select George Karlaftis, defensive end, Purdue.
I love his story. Born and lived in Greece until he was 13. He was on the Greek national water polo team. Had a terrific career in the NFL. He had the second best transfer rate